Shasta Lininger Johnson was one of the most gifted athletes to ever walk through the doors of the Sponberg Gymnastics Studio during the Gustavus gymnastic team's reign of national dominance in the early 1990s.
Shasta was going to Winona. She was all set to go to Winona, but then her dad and she attended the 1991 National Championships that were here. Thrilling finish, one of the great all-time sporting events on campus at Gustavus. And after that meet, Shasta decided, hey, I want to go be a part of that. So not only did we win the championship, we won the kid that helped us win the next three.
A key member on the Gustavus National Championship teams of 1992, 1993, and 1994, Johnson was an intense yet humble competitor who brought sheer force and power to some of the best Gusty lineups in the program's history. With athleticism and strength that rivaled Division I gymnasts of her time, Shasta was an elite vault and floor specialist who consistently nailed moves not dared by many of her national competitors.
She did a vault called the Cuervo, and you maybe saw this vault 1 out of 15,000 vaults that were thrown. Just not very many people did it. It was a very difficult vault, and it was an unusual vault. So people didn't teach it very often. It took a lot of time to learn it, and if you were unsuccessful, it was a waste. And Shasta's record in the national championships with that vault is stunning. I mean, she made it into the finals 3 times, won twice. I mean, really quite incredible. One as a freshman, you know. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Her fearless attitude, difficult routines, and ability to come through in big meets made her a contender for national titles throughout her career.
Shasta was a very social kid, and everybody loved her, and she had a lot of friends. But at meets, nobody wanted to be close to her because she would get into this place, and she was just really hard to understand where she was at. I mean, she was just focused to go win, and that was it. I always, every once in a while you'd see some other team, and in those days there was a couple of teams that were pretty strong that would try to kind of ice Shasta or go over and say something to Shasta, and it was like you'd get melted by that look. I mean, she was just a tough kid.
Over the course of 4 seasons, Johnson earned a total of 8 All-American honors, 4 times on the vault and 4 times on the floor. She won the national championship on the vault in 1992 and finished runner-up the following season in 1993. In 1994, Johnson won national titles on both the vault and floor exercise, becoming just the 3rd gymnast in Gustavus history to win 3 National Collegiate Gymnastics Association individual championships.
Well, on floor, she was just a phenomenal dancer. I mean, she would do these leaps and jumps that were just crazy, and no one else could do it. And actually, she was the inspiration of another athlete we had that won the floor 2 times, in Heather Fitch, and that she came in, saw this, and said, hey, I can do that. And so Shasta was sort of that person that helped us in the future kind of get into this. It's not all double backs and double fulls. You've got to do these big dance skills as well, and she was excellent at it. So.
After graduating in 1995 with a degree in communication studies, Johnson attended the Minnesota Paralegal Institute, where she earned a paralegal certificate in 1996. She then took a position as a real estate paralegal at the Rosenzweig Law Office in Edina. After 16 years at Rosenzweig, Shasta began working at Title Smart Incorporated, where she is currently a real estate closer and paralegal. Shasta and her husband Chad live in Chanhassen with their son Beckham.
She didn't really enjoy practice that much. She wasn't all that crazy about warm-up either. But when the gun went off and we were in a meet, Shasta was all about winning. I mean, she had an unbelievable amount of talent, but her greatest talent was that focus that I'm absolutely not going to lose, and I'm not going to screw this up. And she just did it.